Hey, what's up guys, I'm KB Kwan. Thanks for joining me again in this episode of Taste of Asian Food. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how to prepare a Chinese steamed egg by using the regular eggs, century eggs, and salted eggs. This is a recipe that has been in my family for decades and I would like to share it with you today. So, let's get started. The preparation is pretty simple. First, crack the regular eggs into a mixing bowl. Next, crack the century egg and remove the shell. Similarly, do the same treatment for the salted egg. This is a salted egg. Then crack the salted egg to separate the egg white from the yolk. Then pour the salted egg whites into the mixing bowl. And then mix the salted egg whites with the regular eggs. Next, add some room temperature water to the egg mixture. The amount of water I use is 1.5 times of the weight of the regular eggs that I use. Since I use 3 regular eggs, which is 150 grams without the shell, the water I use is 1.5 times of it, which is 225 grams, which also means 225 ml. Let's put it aside and proceed to cut the salted egg yolk and the century eggs. All you need is to cut the salted egg yolk into small pieces. And then do the same for the century egg. Since it is a preserved egg, the texture has already changed, as well as the color. This is the yolk, and this jelly-like thing is the white. These are the 3 different types of eggs for this recipe, and in Cantonese, we call this recipe as Sam Wong Dan. That means 3 different types of egg yolks, and some people also translate it as 3-color eggs. I want to give you a little details about these special eggs, century eggs. It has a complex taste that can be described as earthy, salty, slightly creamy and pungent. And the taste can often compare to that of a blue cheese. And some people find the taste is addictive and others may find it unpleasant. And the yolk of the century egg, now this is the yolk, has a creamy texture, and the white is jelly-like. It has a strong umami and is very flavorful, but if you think it is not really what you're looking for, you can omit it and use only the regular eggs along with the salted egg. Because these two are savory and salty, I do not need to add any salt in this recipe. Let's get a shallow plate with raised edges, either stainless steel or ceramic, and then pour the egg liquid into it. Add the century egg pieces and the salted egg yolk. Try to separate the small pieces so that it is well distributed. Then use the tip of the paper towel to break the bubbles to ensure that the custard will become smooth and silky. Then use a cling film or aluminum foil or a large plate to cover it. To prevent the water droplets from damaging the smooth custard during steaming due to water condensation. Steam the egg with a steamer or a wok with a trivet, and make sure that the custard is level. And steam over low heat is important to ensure that the custard has a smooth texture. Now remove it from the steamer. Remove the cling wrap. Now let's take a look at the custard. It is as smooth as a mirror and it is still a little jiggling. My mom used to serve this way, but today I want to switch it up by making a dressing. The dressing is quite simple: some light soy sauce, some shallot oil, then garnish with more fried shallots and some thinly sliced spring onion. That's how to prepare Chinese steamed egg by using the regular eggs, century egg, and the salted egg. It is a traditional Cantonese style everyday home cooked food. And if you want to get the recipe, I've included in the description below the video. And don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.